Hi, my name is Lauren Diaz, and I am the community-based fieldwork instructor for West Coast University. We partnered with Ascencia starting in the fall of 2020 to provide occupational therapy services to the clients living in the shelter.
Hi, I'm Chelsea Puma.
And I'm Melissa Garcia.
And we are the occupational therapy students at West Coast University.
So occupational therapists are healthcare professionals that work with people across the lifespan. We work with people to figure out what is it that they need to do, want to do, or are expected to do. And then we perform a task analysis to figure out what are the performance patterns that need to happen in order for them to be successful in the occupation. So for example, we take a look at the processing skills required, the motor skills required, or maybe even the social interaction skills. And then we take into consideration the context in which the occupation is occurring, and we either modify the task, modify the environment, or maybe we work with folks to develop new skills needed to be to make it easier for them to do the occupations that are meaningful to them.
Some of the main occupations that we find clients need help with the most in Ascencia is health management. So this includes social and emotional health promotion and maintenance. So we encourage healthy lifestyles, whether it's what is a more conscious way of eating, how do we incorporate maybe a walk throughout the day for your physical activity, or maybe like some seated yoga, and as well as what are some coping strategies that we can change and use to better our mental health. And another occupation we work on is leisure exploration and participation. So what is it that you like to do, and what are some barriers that are making it difficult for you to engage in this activity now? And how are you spending your time? What is something that you may want to do and aren't doing right now? And social participation. So how do I emotionally regulate to engage with my community again? I want to talk to people again. I want to interact with the people around me, as well as what is it that I need to do to stop feeling very isolated, like I want to get back out there? Next is symptom and condition management. So a client might come up and say, hey, my medication is making me really sleepy and I'm not able to engage in activities or finish what I have to do today. So how are we going to plan their day so that they can be more productive with their medication management? And also, what are coping strategies that are going to work for me when I'm feeling anxious, or I'm feeling depressed, or I'm having some difficulty regulating my emotions and I'm not able to engage in these activities? And lastly, we see a lot of communication with the healthcare system and medication management. So someone might say, I need to contact my PCP and I don't know how to do that. So what are the barriers to contacting your PCP? What are some questions that we might want to ask? And do we have all the paperwork and necessary information to answer questions that they are asking them? Okay, we offer a variety of OT services here in Ascencia, and one of these services is one-on-one sessions. So we see people in a scheduled or sometimes drop-in consult basis. So we start by conducting an initial evaluation, and this is where we get an occupational profile of the client's history, their medical history, and really getting to know what's important to them. And before we can plan our intervention, we collaborate on goals that the client may want to work on and find important to them.
We developed a 7-week occupational therapy group here at Ascencia. The group focused on the 8 dimensions of wellness. The purpose was to educate and provide individuals with the strategies to promote wellness in their daily life. The 8 dimensions of wellness was used to guide groups in order to achieve mental, physical, and emotional health, and each week we focused on a different dimension. Overall, participants were able to transfer the learned strategies to daily living to improve quality of life and build resilience. They were also able to identify positive strategies to achieve wellness through meaningful occupations and group discussions as well. Some of the activities that we did during group included yoga, seated yoga, a lot of mindfulness activities, taking walks, a lot of painting, decorating tote bags. We did stress balls and essential oil rollers. We did team bonding exercise to promote social wellness. We also did Jeopardy and a lot more.
My favorite part of partnering with Ascencia is being able to expose our university students to emerging practice areas. And so you don't traditionally see occupational therapists working in emergency shelters, at least in California. It's a very unique and rewarding experience to be able to work with our community members in their natural environment, in their spaces where they live. And we also get to help advocate for our profession and help to create new jobs, new OT positions in places where there were no OTs before.
So my favorite part here at Ascencia has been connecting with these individuals in a deeper level, getting to know them, and just being that person that they have when they want to talk to someone or just have someone to listen to them.
Yeah, and I like being a resource for our residents and helping them break down these barriers that is limiting them from engaging in these occupations. And we get to see immediate change since we are here where they are living. So, yeah.
Happy OT Month!